Welcome, and in today's weekly video I will share one very beautiful endgame study that shows the beauty of chess. So I will encourage all of you to try and find the solution yourself before you watch the rest of the video. So let's have a look. Try to move in the following position. Please pause the video and try to find the solution. Welcome back. I hope you managed to solve the puzzle. When you look at the position at first, it seems quite complicated because black is about to make a queen. So, okay, we could think about running with the king, trying to win the e-pawn. The king e3, black makes the queen, capture, capture, and we're going for the e-pawn. And now the black king is coming back. We go for the e6 pawn, the king is coming back, and we're not in time. So after we capture the pawn, the king captures the pawn, and the game will be a draw. So we should go back to the starting position and um, see if there's any way to prevent our opponent's plan. Well, it seems really difficult to prevent black from making a queen, but there's only one move that does that. Rook a1. And this is the best move. So it seems absolutely ridiculous to um, give up the rook. I can just capture the rook. Right, and now we are one pawn down with white. How can we ever play for a win? Well, we have the option to stalemate the black's king. So the king cannot get out of this cage. The pawn on a2 can also not promote. So the only piece from black that can move is the pawn on e6. So after e5, okay, if you didn't get this far, please pause the video now and try to find a solution from here. Okay, welcome back. So here, okay, we shouldn't capture the pawn because it's stalemate. The game finished in a draw. So we are going for promotion, d5. Now black is going to do the same thing. e4, d6, e3, d7, e2, queen, queen, and now we are pawn down. But who is winning? This king is still trapped in its cage and is very vulnerable. So after queen d4 check, only move is queen c3, we capture the queen and we deliver checkmate. So this is the solution. One thing to notice, that all the way back to this position we played king c2, trapping the king in its cage. And it's very important that we shouldn't play king c1, also trapping the king in its cage, because if we look at exactly the same variation, e5, okay, we cannot take because it's stalemate. After d5, e4, d6, e3, d7, e2, queen. Okay, now we see the big difference. Black promotes with check, and we are definitely not winning this with white. Whereas in the other variation, the king was on c2 and we could give checkmate. So one other variation to take into account is after rook a1, if black tries to be clever, they will maybe play e5 immediately. Now, the easiest way to win the game is just to take the pawn on a2. The king takes back and we capture this pawn and we will just promote. So this is not a problem. In this case, I think we can also um, just play d5 again. If this pawn starts running, okay, we can at any point still take this pawn and promote with our pawn. this pawn will be stopped by our king. So that doesn't work. Yeah, so this puzzle, I like it a lot because it shows the beauty of chess. That's such a creative and ridiculous looking move. Giving up the rook in the corner can be the only move that ensures the win. That is truly spectacular. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you soon.